Hey, everybody.
It's been a while since we've talked to you.
I know, it's kind of a weird rhythm to the season.
Yeah. Well, how just the rhythm of the whole season, Larry was talking about yesterday, just seems so off and unusual. How's that affected your ability as a staff to kind of keep the guys focused in mid-season form like you need to?
You know, I haven't thought focus has been an issue. I haven't. But it has been kind of a weird rhythm because 3 of the Saturdays in the last 4 or 5 weeks we've been at home watching other teams play. You know, we had started out obviously in Cal on the road. We played one home game and it's in mid-October almost. So, the rhythm has been a little bit weird. It's been something that we've had to constantly adapt to. But now over this next 7-game stretch, we will be kind of in a schedule and in sync because we play every Saturday for the next 7 weeks, obviously. So it'll be good to get the guys in a routine.
On the positive side of that, I guess, is you guys are fairly healthy and you might be getting a couple of guys back defensively for this stretch run. So is that kind of, if you're going to look at a glass half full, is that kind of how you look at it?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, you have to look at it that way. I mean, so, we should be fresh. We should be rested. We got a little extra preparation on Virginia Tech. I look at it as a positive. Now we're geared up for the back end of the season.
Larry talked about tackling being an issue in that loss to Miami. Kind of uncharacteristic of how this team has done this year. What did you see that kind of led to that?
I mean, one is you got to give credit to Miami. I think that they have 2 good backs and they're good at wideout. But then beyond that, from a technique standpoint, I didn't think we did a great job. And then I thought as the game wore on, I think we had some letdowns as the game continued, especially into that last series, and that's really where a lot of the bad tackling showed. But obviously, over the course of the bye week and this week, we're working hard on rectifying that because you're right, tackling had been something that was kind of a strong point for us in the first several games, and we can't let that become a habit in terms of being bad tacklers. We got to make sure that gets fixed.
I know you don't want to tell us if you're going to have Crawford back,
sure.
But if you were to have him back, what does he bring to this defense?
Oh, I mean, going into the year, he was our anchor in the middle of our defense. So hopefully we're able to get him back. We don't know that quite yet, but if we are, he's a very good player with a lot of game reps. So he gives us experience, he gives us a physicality inside. He's hard to move around, so you got to have that anchor guy in the middle of your defense.
Does it change what he can do, and just how does it impact maybe the defense as a whole in terms of
it doesn't change us schematically. It just makes us a lot more stout on the inside.
Alan Cater played a lot of snaps in a 5-day period in that stretch. How did he do, and can you kind of see some evolution as a result of that?
Yeah, Allen's continued to get better as the years have gone on. Just like everybody in the Miami game, he had flashes where I thought he played well, and then some things that obviously we need to get better at. But he's been a valuable guy given the situation. He's a guy that we've counted on to handle a lot of the responsibility because of the suspension issue that we've had at defensive end and some of the injuries that we've had. And Allen's just gone to work every day, worked hard, done everything we've asked him to do, and I really appreciate the way he's worked and grinded through the stretch.
Has Virginia Tech changed much since they had to switch from Jackson to Willis?
Not dramatically. I mean, I think they both are very good players. I've been really impressed with Willis in terms of his arm talent. When he pulls the ball down and runs, he is very athletic. I think he's a really good player. And that's not to take anything away from Josh Jackson. I just think that they didn't drop off very much when he came in. I think he does a really good job.
Last one. What have you missed in Miles Dorn?
Oh, I mean, a lot, and that's not to say anything negative about the guys who played, but Miles has a lot of experience. Miles kind of is the leader and the captain of the secondary. He makes a lot of calls, he makes a lot of checks. It's no coincidence that our best game defensively was the game that he played in, because he brings a lot to the table, and it's going to be good when we're able to get him back.